Hello and welcome along. Today on Sandy Bay, we are going to be starting on the harvest. So we have our Claas Dominator here, and we are going to get stuck into field 11 and get to work on that. Hopefully we will get through most of it this episode. When we don't finish, we will probably finish off on the live stream. But for now, let's just get to it. I'll turn that off. Turn that on. There we go. Oh, unfold the harvester. And start up, and away we go. So this is the first time I've used this class. From everything I've seen, it's a great little mod. Does the job nicely. We are going to be putting straw down because we do need straw for our animals, and this is one of our smaller fields. So, but yeah, this is a great little combine. It should do us proud on this map. If it does, even if it does take a little bit longer to do. I think if we got two combines going on here, then we would probably get one of a similar size. Once we've done, right, it's going to be probably about 4 rounds on the headlands. Once we've done those, we'll start going up and down. I'm hoping that we won't get too full before that point, because obviously I haven't picked up a tractor and trailer yet. So we do need to do that and get that going. There we are. So we're at 23%, at about halfway through the field nearly. Yeah, I think we're probably going to be full after a round, so we're going to have to go and get a tractor and trailer fairly quickly, to be honest. This is filling up rather fast. We did work quite a bit to increase the yield on this field, so I'm not overly surprised, but it is good. So this is wheat we're harvesting at the moment, and yeah, we got a bit low on everything, so having some wheat in the store is absolutely perfect. The thing we really need, the thing I need to get my hands on, is some sugar beet or some potatoes. I need to see what fields are available and see what we can buy. Because obviously, as I said last episode, our sole sugar beet crop has failed. I drilled it too late, so I need to find an alternative. And that might be buying a field, or that might be, I know that there is a buy sugar beet and buy potato mod out there. So we will have a look at that and see whether that is something worth doing as well. But for the meantime, we have our harvest to do, which I'm really enjoying in this combine. It's a really neat little combine mod that works nicely. I know a few other people have used it. I've seen I saw Sim using it on this map a couple of days ago. But it's yeah, it's working very nicely. A little bit where we have been driving around the edge, therefore have destroyed the crop. %. We're going to turn around and come back the other way at the end of this. So we will go and get our international and our trailer. Yeah, there we go. Very nicely done. So 79%. And we head back. So hey, look, we can send it back down the other side. And while it's doing that, we can pop and grab the international. Or we might just leave it at the side and grab the international. We'll see how we go. 82. Ooh. I don't think it's going to be too close, to be honest. I think we might have to get hold of a win. I think we do have. Yes, we have the merger, don't we? So we can merge this these swaths before we start baling them, because they're going to be a little bit wide. Right. So we will turn around here. Nice thing about a small header is the fact that you can see the whole thing the whole time. Right, so we will put out the auger and we will head over and get our international. Now, this is the tractor we're looking to replace. We're looking to replace it with a John Deere, which is going to cost us a fair penny to do. So we need a good harvest. And we do have lots to harvest, so that's a good start. There's our trailer. And away we go. Fortunately, field 11 is not far from the farm either. So we can get down there fairly quickly. And we'll put this on follow me so that we can get back in the combine. Right, and right, wide turning. Because this is a fairly narrow gate. Ah, that's what we're trying to avoid. I think we've had a car come up behind us since. There we go. Right. I don't think we need a massive offset. I'll jump out because he's gonna hit him. So yeah, knew that was coming. There we go. Perfect. Whoa. still have some more emptying to do. There we go. So it's not the smoothest of emptying I've ever done. Tends to be what happens when I try to get screenshots while I'm doing it. So we are on our second round, which is good with where we are. We have missed quite a bit around the edge of some of this though, so I might, because every litre, every grain counts at the moment. I think we're going to have to go around the field and do a tidy up at the end, just to make sure that I get everything. It's not a very wide header, and so missing stuff is, yeah, if you miss a lot, it could cause problems and miss a lot of crop. So we're trying to avoid that. So a nearly full tank is about a quarter of the trailer, just over. So we should get 3 loads off this field. Sorry, off this combine before we have to go and tip. And that is about that'll do most of the headland, I think. Because it's about, yeah, we've got about a headland and a side for the first tank. We're about a headland, yeah, we've done a complete headland. We've not done a complete headland since. But we're a good way along. Might see if we can pick up the tractor again down this end. Really, this is a perfect candidate for Courseplay, but I'll set that up in a bit, I think. That gateway and the road is a bit of a hassle for Courseplay. I think I'd have to set it up going out the far end of the field. So we are 50%. Yeah, so we won't quite make it right the way around, I don't think. Now we can see the bits that I've missed. Oh dear. The merger, I think, will take 3 of these rows into one. So that will be a very useful thing for us to do. We are at 65%. Okay. Just our comb a little bit, I think. So it's picking stuff up a bit better. You don't want the comb so far down that it's pushing crop away before it pulls it into the cutter, into the blades. So that's why you adjust it up and down a bit. So if you have a particularly high crop, then you have your comb at a very high height. Otherwise, you keep it. You basically it just wants to be enough to knock and gather the crop into the header. We are 86%, so I'm going to get around this corner. Put the auger out. Switch the case and bring it round. Case I mean the international, of course. It says it's Case IH. It needs a. It's one thing this mod does need a little bit of an alteration with, because it's actually. Oops. There we go. So wait for that to come up beside us. There we go. And away we go again. So that is quite cool, having that come up the side like that. I want to see if I can fill the front of the trailer a bit. Oh, still catch up now. Yeah, it's not quite far enough. It's empty anyway, so we'll stop that there. And start on our 4th round of the field. So we will suddenly get the headlands done this time, and hopefully we will get at least one go into the main body of the field. That would be very good and very cool. So we've got quite a way around this. We did last episode manage to get our pig productivity in the end up to 50%, as you can see in the top left. The only way we're going to increase that is with some of our harvest, our corn to be specific, but that isn't ready to harvest yet. We're going to hire a header when we do harvest it, rather than, because we only have one field of corn, so there's no point in buying a corn header at the moment. If we plant some sunflowers or do anything like that, we might buy one, but that would be for next season and not for this season. So we're only hiring a header for that this year. Okay, so we are about halfway through this final round of the field, this final headland. It's not going to leave, I don't think it leaves an awful lot in the middle. Well, I suppose it does. We want to go looking at the way the field's been planted, and we want to be going across the field. So it's actually the shortest distance. Not quite sure why it's been done that way. It doesn't make an awful lot of sense. You'd normally plant in the longest distance. So it's a little bit strange. There we go. But we will go with the direction it has been planted. Which is across the field rather than up and down it. Which also means that we won't have to worry so much about how full we are when we do it. We also start from this end of the field, so we will turn around at the end and come back this way. Okay, this is the last bit of the headland. Like so. There we go. So I'll head back this way and cut into the main body of the crop. Looking at it, probably around about here-ish, I think. Will be good. I don't want too much width, otherwise it becomes inefficient again. There we go. 69% at the moment. Looking at that, not the straightest of cuts in, but that's okay. I'll just keep going along this line. Normally, it's a good way to get a straight cut actually is to hire a worker just for that first cut. While I am... we'll just go clear up this end bit. Go. Turn the lights off. Because they're all on the same button. So we're at 82%, so alright at the moment. We are. That's making short work of this. It is really a great little combine. It really works well. So we'll set the hired worker doing the next round so that we can go and get our trailer. just enough space to turn around. Whoa, where are you going? Ah, this is where the hired worker is annoying. Because what's happened is because I didn't come in straight in the first place. It's then not coming straight. So. Right, yes, he's nicely ahead now, so we'll empty out. Which will probably fill that up anyway. So next time, the trick is that we will need to get the hired worker to go first. There we are. So, round we go. And away we go again. Yeah, the hard worker definitely did not like the angle that I'd done my original at. You can see actually from the shape of it, it is completely the wrong angle. So never mind. Here we are. On the plus side, he has straightened it out a bit. Does seem that crop destruction is off, which is a bit strange, so I'll have to check on that before I get back, but back in again. But yeah, that's a bit weird. So we're almost at time. So I will continue this in tonight's live stream. And we will probably also get started on field 13 in the live stream as well. There we go. Not much left to go. We're not going to get another full tank off this. So, yeah. There we are. Oh. In again. Oh missed a patch last time. I'm missing a lot of crop, which is not good. Not good at all. Especially because I can see the divider. I should not be missing that much crop. I think I may have gone a little bit, yeah, too far in, because we're now having to drive quite a way. We'll come back and finish this last stretch, which will be a good place to finish the episode as well. So we'll just do that last little bit. And up. And in for the final time. And there we go. So turn that off, jump out, and all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.